Hi there, my name is Mitch Gorshin. We're at Revel Resorts in Atlantic City. My role is Executive Creative Director, and what you're looking at here is the Sonic Fireflies. It's an unbelievable thing, actually. A colleague of mine, Christopher Janney, and I sat down and we figured out we needed kind of something for this arrival experience that people have when they walk into the property. When you leave from the garage and you walk into the building, you walk into a space called Ocean Way. Ocean Way, of course, has got a panoramic view here of the ocean. It's really a fantastic way to enter the property. So we figured, why don't we put a piece of whimsy in here, something that catches people off guard, something that they're not expecting. So we created this forest of what we call Sonic Fireflies. Essentially, each one has a light mechanism in it, an audio mechanism, and a sensor. And they're all guest activated. I can't remember how many there are. There's 70 some odd of these, which is great because since it's guest activated, the fidelity changes throughout the day. So if one person walks through the space, it has a very light, whimsical sound to it. However, on the weekends, if we have hundreds of people walk through the space, it almost becomes symphonic as each one triggers. Lights pop up in every place. The colors change. It's really quite exciting, and it's fun watching everybody from kids to grandma and grandpa stand under these and start waving their arms and trying to trigger them. And there's an interesting study that I've been doing. When women walk into the space, they're enchanted by the sound and the color and the lights and so forth. When kids walk into the space, they try and trip all of them at the same time. So they run up and down, trying to trigger them all. But the guys come up to them and they stand underneath them and they sit there and they try and figure it out. Well, you got a sensor up there, I see that, there's a light and a speaker, they start breaking it down. And it's really funny, it happens almost all the time. This is one of the great features that Revel Resorts has. There's so many of them throughout the space. And like I said, my favorite elements are ones where you don't know about. You just kind of come across them, and that's where Sonic Fireflies really delivers. It's a crowd pleaser for sure.